Hello, my peoples. How are you? I hope you are good. I hope you've had a wonderful week. I have to say, my journey last week was a particularly good one. I'm really enjoying this journey that we're on together, and my own personal journey as well as this journey with you. And I hope that it's the same for you. This week I felt very drawn to cards and oracles that speak of the landscape, the natural world. I felt very connected to the natural world myself this week. So I just wanted to see what messages the natural world, the animal kingdoms, the plants, the elements, the insects, the birds, the bees have to say for us this week. So let's get started with Jessie Jumanji's Oracle of the African Landscape. Alright, so we'll just do a quick shuffle. I've already done a meditation on the cards. I just want to thank you for being here. If you were here last week, it'd be nice to know what you thought of the last week's message. And also, it'd be interesting for me to know how you like the setup. I quite like it. It was a bit of a change, but issues with my spine have meant I've got to sort of change my location. But I do think it's quite a clear presentation and gives me an opportunity to use my really nice Ciro Marchetti divination cloth. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, and if you're here right now, why not give the video a like? That'd be great. So let's see this week. Thank you, guardian angels, guardian. Whoa, that one really flew out. So excuse me whilst I go pick it up. What do we have? That flew quite away. We have the spotted hyena. Okay, and it says trust your intuition and instinct. Watch your surroundings and choose your words carefully. So a week where we're going to be in a position where we have to just be thinking about what we're saying, how we're saying it, who we're saying it to, but more importantly, the guides and our guardians are asking us to really tap into them, speak to them, and the whispers and the feelings and the energies that they provide for us as we go through this week. Okay, let's see what the sacred landscape has to offer alongside the African landscape and see if it's the same kind of message that we're getting. Alright, I'll do one more shuffle. Ooh, that's a nice one. Purification. Lovely, look at that. Cut the deck in the purification. So there's some healing, cleansing going on. Brilliant sunshine, sunflower. Brilliant sunny colour. Okay, sorry. Alright, so thank you, guardian angels, spirits, ancestors. What message do you have for us? Okay, oh god, hang on a second, I can't, that's not clear. Right, bear with me as I turn these around. Continue, maybe she'll try that way. Okay, thank you, guardian angels, thank you. Samuel Thorne, thank you. Samuel, thank you. Guardian angels of the natural world. What does the sacred landscape have to tell us for this week? What do we need to pay attention to? What message do you have for this week? Alright, thank you. What messages do you have for us this week? Okay, well, we have two fly out there. So we have, release. So the first one we have is release. I don't know if you can see that there. Release. Beautiful autumnal colours for those of us in Northern Hemisphere. These are the colours that we're experiencing at the moment. And we have miracles. And as usual, I'll read from the book with the oracle. Alright, so we have And then the final oracle that I wanted to use is one from Colette Baron Reid, which is the spirit of the animal, the spirit animal oracle. Okay, I'll just give it a quick shuffle. One more shuffle and let's see what. Okay, guys, guardian angels. What does the spirit animal oracle have to say for us this week? Ooh, this one's a wide one. Oh, God, hold on, that's too many turned over there. Okay, just one card, please, Spirit. What is the one message that you want us to know about this week? What message, guidance do you have? Whoops. One flipped over there. There we go. We have Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Alright. Beautiful cards, aren't they? Okay, so let's go to the books and see what the deeper messages are. So we had the spotted hyena, and the message there was use your intuition and your instincts. Watch your surroundings and choose your words carefully. Okay? So you know the hyena is a predator, very keen hunter, looks around its environment for prey. But then we had release. Alright, so let's have a look. And I don't know about you, but in my own life, I know I've been asking for any final elements that thoughts, patterns, ways of being, behaviours that I may be holding on to that maybe lie deep. I've been asking my guides to help me release those. So ironic that that card came out today, and it says here, the cooler days and change of colour in the leaves mark the seasonal change from summer to autumn. The bracing wind wildly flings the red, orange and yellow leaves from the trees as they spiral to the dampened dark earth. Lingering sunshine filters through the canopy of vividly coloured leaves, creating autumnal glow. In the great cycle of life, fall is the time of letting go. So to consider what it is that we may still be holding on to, and it could be a thought, a habit, a way of being. It could be an attitude towards a group of people, a person, or an attitude towards yourself. And it says, just as spring is the time of new birth, the summer the time of expansion and growth, fall is the time of the harvest. So if we're to reap the benefits of the harvest that is coming to us at this particular point, there is some letting go, some more releasing to be done. It is the time to begin the inward journey into the restoring, renewing season of winter. The sacred landscape wants you to know, when you receive this card, it is time to let go and surrender. Let go of situations, people and objects that do not serve you. Let go of old, outmoded, self-limiting beliefs that drag you down. This is a time of stripping away superficial distractions until you reach who you are at your core. If you are holding on to the old, it is difficult for anything new to come into your life. And yes, most definitely, I know what we are looking for is for the new. We're looking for manifestation of that vision. We're looking for manifestation and truly getting to the core of who we are and living the life that we know we deserve. Begin to clear your home and living environments of clutter. If you don't love it or use it, it is probably clutter. Clear it out of your space. It's time for a detox. To get ready for the new, you must release the old. So, call to let go there, all right? And I don't know about yourself, but I know in my own experience, you may well find that old people, you may well be tested. Spirit may well test you. People may come into your life, how you're going to, may come back into your life that maybe were triggering for you or you had some connection to. And it is an opportunity for you to decide, how do I react to them now? And you may well find that you've been called to say, okay, can I let this person go, or can I let this situation go, or can I let go my attitude or my thoughts around this person and situation, or who I am in this situation? And that could be a work situation, it could be a situation to do with a romantic relationship or friendships or family relationships. But you may well find that you get a contact from something or someone, or a situation which is similar to one that you've experienced before may well arise again, and you'll look back and go, okay, I kind of dealt with that slightly differently this time. So don't know if you notice in this, you've got a double rainbow, and rainbows always bode well. So this one says, the sacred landscape wants you to know the storms of the past are passing and your dreams are coming true. What a wonderful message. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. Good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. Wow, how lovely. Start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best, because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings and miracles are flowing your way. Nice! Liking that one, very much so. And then we had Wolf Spirit. Wolf Spirit was number 67. Okay. That's number 13. Well, it's 6 and 7 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. And 4 is often a number of foundations, buildings, being solid. All right, so let's have a look at what the Wolf Spirit wants us to know this week. All right. Wolf Spirit. Hold on, let me find it. Right, Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. This leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all you have learned and all you are learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it all into your body, mind and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal. So both messages, one's of going internally, using what you know on the inside. Hyena spirit over here, spotted hyena, telling us to use our intuition. And your intuition is powered by your experience, isn't it? Because the experiences that you have give you the wisdom and the knowledge, which is what Wolf Spirit is talking about, to then know intuitively whether something is good or bad for you. So those messages very, very much connected. It continues. It says, be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, and to turning knowledge into wisdom and experience. You are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of Wolf Spirit is an auspicious omen that says you're truly in alignment with your destiny. Fantastic. So how wonderful is that? So we've got 2 cards here telling us very much that we are on the path to miracles and in alignment with our destiny. And for many of us, I'm fairly certain, and I know I'm beginning to feel that, particularly in this last week, that it feels very much that I am in alignment with my destiny, and it's a great feeling, let me tell you. So I'm hoping very much that's the same for you. I'll just pull these down so you can see them properly. So well, let's see now what the tarot wants to add to that message for us. Okay. Right, but very auspicious reading this week. I know the last couple of weeks the messages have been a little bit like, a bit meh. You know, if you're a person who wants excitement and wants everything to be like, oh my God, active and doing and like really positive messages the whole time, then the last couple of weeks messages may well have made you feel like, oh, really? But you see, that's come out twice. I've cut the deck twice now and death has come out. So very much indicating absolute end of some kind of cycle or negativity or something that was not serving you. And that is probably more likely to be the emotional body, those habits, ideas, thoughts and feelings that were challenges for you. So the card's telling us this week, let the last of those go, because you are on that journey to realising your destiny and really, just really manifesting what you want, and more importantly, the peace inside, the love of self, and the life that you want for yourself. And like it said it's the time to start new things if you haven't done already. So we have the King of Pentacles. Let me just move that one over there. Okay, and then we had Ten of Swords. All right, another card of endings. So yeah, there has been some real devastation for some of us, real kind of negativity, betrayals, but at lots of those, we've got Seven of Pentacles, we have Strength, and we have the King of Cups. All right, so for some of us it looks like their money's looking good. All right, because we've got two pentacle cards here. Whatever we've been tilling, you know, see him leaning on his hoe there, and he's been tilling the soil, and his fruit he's almost like a big cornstalk, isn't it? It's starting to bear fruit. So clearly these two messages being backed up by this Seven of Pentacles here, saying the hard work has been paying off, the betrayal, the disaster, the manipulation, the lying, the deceit, the heartbreak, the devastation that knocked you to your knees, ending. Yeah, it's at an end, very much so. And then we had, that one's just flipped up, the Devil. Okay, let's just see if there's anything else. We have 6 cards. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, Guardian Angels, Guides, the Ministry of Guides. Any other messages for us? Okay, that one's, we have Queen of Swords. I'll take that one as the last one. Right, so I'll put these two here. Okay. Right, so we had messages that said, listen, that life that you'll be manifesting is on its way. You've got Wolf Spirit here telling you, saying it's auspicious when it turns up because you're on your way to manifesting everything that you wanted. And then you have that backed up very much by the card of Miracles. All right, so guys, smile because it's on its way. The only thing that you need to do is maybe look at anything that we might need to still release and let go of. Look really deep within yourself, and when you do, and you've found the wisdom and the lessons that you've learned from these betrayals and hurts indicated by this card, the lessons that you've learned here are really going to inform this intuition as you move forward, and you'll be making decisions for yourself, making judgments and decisions and choices that actually genuinely serve who you really are in your core, not who you think you should be or who you think other people might prefer you to be, but who you really are in your core. So let's have a look now at the tarot and see what tale the tarot is kind of weaving for us as we move into the reading. All right, so we have, first of all, the King of Pentacles. Now the Pentacles, as we know, are about your reward, your money, your accomplishments, respect, completion. So as we move forward, whatever it is we were looking for, it's just saying that right now you're starting to enter a phase where you're becoming, people are looking at you, respecting who you are, the effort that you've made. This is the effort. You've been tilling the soil, you've been hoeing, you've been planting, and look, you're starting to get fruit and masses of blossoming from that hard work. And at this moment, you're now being seen. You're seeing yourself, and others are seeing you as a king of Pentacles, someone who is bringing in abundance, but not only just abundance, but respect, honor as well. Okay, it's a card of completion. You're at the end of this cycle of kind of pain and being taken advantage of and feeling beleaguered, feeling defeated. It's the end of loss and betrayal. Okay, and Spirit's just acknowledging that you have had tremendous strength. You've had some real tragedies, some upsets. You've had some real kind of thoughts that have maybe made you, unnerved you somewhat, some thoughts that have challenged you, and you've really had to look at yourself, your life, where you're going, who you are, and where you want to go. And Spirit's acknowledging that strength. You've now got the strength to tame the savage beast, whether that savage beast be within yourself or within the situations and the circumstances that you've been dealing with, whether that be work circumstances, it could be family circumstances, but you have the power now to tame that savage beast. And it's a number 8, and 8 is always the number of kind of abundance, clarity. It's just an abundant number of richness. And then we had the King of Cups, again 2 kings. So this could also indicate 2 men coming into your sphere of to your experience. One more emotionally based person, King of Cups, okay, and one a little bit more focused on the material, work, strategy, pursuit of kind of wealth, etc. If it doesn't indicate 2 people coming in to change this world and this kind of help enhance this new vision that you're creating and life that you're creating for yourself, then it definitely indicates that your money is on the up. And as I said, that's greater respect, sign of completion, people seeing you as accomplished. The King of Cups, on the other hand, is showing how through the strength and the perseverance, through the hard work, both on yourself and your emotional body, you've achieved inner strength, personal strength. This is not about physical strength, but also you've now got much more emotional balance and control over what you think, what you do, and what you say. Remember, this one said, watch your words carefully, and you're now in a position when this king shows up, showing that you are much more in a more emotionally balanced position. You are more in control of your emotions. You know the right things to say. You're not as quixotic, hysterical, whatever word you want to say, and you're much more in balance and control. And because of that balance and control, okay, you've managed to rid yourself of the devil. Whatever the devil was for you, the devil could have been some kind of addiction, and that addiction could have been an addiction to maybe mistreating yourself, the way you speak about yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean addiction to things like narcotics or chemical substances. Sometimes we're addicted to ways of operating in our relationships. So it's something that keeps you in bondage. And also, we've released, some of us, it could be an addiction to materialism and the pursuit of the materialism. As we keep wondering why nothing's happening, it's because everything that you push and everything that you kind of push for in a really aggressive way and in a forceful way, it's almost like you're actually repelling it. In order to manifest, you have to relax into it, okay? And because you've shown strength, and because you've shown dedication, you've continued to till the soil and do the work, even when the rewards weren't showing, they are now starting to bear fruit. And that increased emotional balance in the emotional body, wisdom that we've now acquired, has led to a much more powerful, intuitive sense of what to do, where to go, what to say. We're much more connected to our guides, our spirits, and we're listening to them and ourselves and our own intuition. And the Queen of Swords then shows up at the very end, showing us that we now have wisdom, a clear mind, and perception. This woman is very wise, Okay, we have 2 cards of wisdom here. So clearly, Spirit is acknowledging that we're in a place where Spirit is acknowledging that you've acquired real wisdom on your journey. There have been some challenges, some real nastiness, some real betrayals, real challenges emotionally, mentally. Swords are up on mental. There's been a lot of mental torture for some of us. But as a result of continuing to do the work, Spirit's reminding us that we are now in a place of power and authority, clear thinking, wisdom and perception, manifested by these 2 cards here. And the money's going to start coming into us. And with that money, we've now got the authority and the dignity, the respect of ourselves. We respect ourselves, and also out externally we're now being seen as and respected. And it's these 2 cards. This is a card of completion, and this is 10 is again card of completion, complete ending of whatever it was that was stopping us from being the best version of ourselves. This devil has been vanquished. So just to sum up, a very, very good reading. I love this reading. As long as this week we use the wisdom that we've acquired, tune into our intuition, listen to the intuitive voices, because your guides and Spirit are with you. You also need to tune into your higher self, because your higher self knows what it needs and what it wants. So let's just see now what door we need to be looking at walking through. Okay, and here we go. It says change beckons. All right, the path is shifting, the road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Oh, so you can't really make it up, can you? All of this has been telling us miracles are on the way. You've just got to look at yourself. Is there anything you need to release? You've acquired the wisdom, okay? And as a result, the growth is coming. You're being seen. You know how much more respect. You respect yourself. You have the dignity and power of being fully recognizing who you are and what you deserve. And as a result, that's being reflected outside of yourself as well, and how people see you. That strength has brought you through. And as a result, and if you notice, the 10 of Swords came out under the devil. The devil came out under the 10 of Swords. These 2 cards say absolute completion. It has ended, all right? Whatever was the thing that was tormenting you, torturing you, that was a habit, a behavior, maybe it was an addiction to a person, a relationship, maybe it was a chemical addiction, but you're now in a position where you're making much cleaner choices, much more perceptive choices based on intuition and the wisdom that you've acquired as you've been on this journey. So thank you. I have been Insightful Angel. I want to say thank you so much for being here. Really enjoyed this reading, and I want to take care and say have a happy week. I hope this reading resonated. If you're here at this moment, please give the video a like. Please let me know how you like the setup, what you thought of the reading, whether it resonates with you or not, and I will see you again next week. Bye.